Hey guys, so I am back with another haul video. This is the $10 grab bags or boxes from Michaels. I got 4 of them and they were $10 each. So I was just going to kind of show you what the box looks like, what the size of them are, and then I am going to take them into the other room and I will show you exactly what was in each of them. Okay, so this is from the very first box, and I am filming at a different angle. I'm filming on the floor, and I have a light over it, so hopefully you will be able to see everything pretty good. But the first thing that was in here was this Ashland tree skirt, and if I can see a price, because some of the things have prices on them, if I can see a price, I'll let you know. This one didn't really have one, but this just says that it's Ashland tree skirt, 4 feet, and that's kind of what it looked like. So this one was really nice. And then there was a flowers in here. This is just says large cone, white. That's kind of all it says. So that's what that one looks like. It has this ribbon on it. That one's beautiful. But that is what the flowers look like. And then it had a smaller cone. And so this one says small cone. This one was marked as $29.99. So I have no idea how much that large one would have been. But that's what this one, the flowers look like. And the ribbons, you just have to kind of work with it to fluff it up again. That's the smaller one. And then there were 2 bags of this decorative fillers. These were $5.99. They're Ashland. They were 55 pieces. And they're both the same. They're just red glitter. This, let's see, this says Ashland Tabletop Decor. This was $14.99. Frosted Fairy Tale. I guess it's the color of it, and yeah, it's just flat on the bottom, so it can just sit on your table. That one's really cute. And then there was a crochet ornament kit. This was $11.99, loops and threads. It just has this little Santa, and that'll kind of have your dimensions. The finished size, 7.5 inches by 6 inches by 5 inches. These were just some gift bags. Celebrate It, 2 pieces. It says Christmas gift packaging, but this one says, oh, what fun. This one's real glittery. And then this one, the tag says Merry and Bright. This is a cookie cutter set. And this was originally $9.99, and it's kind of what the back looks like of this. That shows you all of the layers for these 10 pieces. Comes in here. And then this was in there, and let's see, this was $29.99. It just says Ashland Christmas Frosted Fairy Tale. So I guess kind of the same design as the tabletop one. There's a thing of cards. Inside they say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You get 10 cards and 10 envelopes. They were originally marked at $9.99. That's what those look like. Those are really cute. This one had a few things of ribbon. So this is Celebrate It. There's that. It was originally marked at $13.99. This is a wired ribbon. That's a thicker one. This one was also originally $13.99, and it just says wired ribbon and its dimensions. That's what that one looks like. And then there there's this burlap one, $13.99. Dimensions for this. This one's really cute. And then this plaid. Dimensions of it, $13.99. I love this one with the little cars and the Christmas trees, the lights across the top. That's the dimensions of this one. I guess it was originally $13.99. That's my favorite of the ribbons. And there were two more that are thinner, so that these don't have any wire in them. That's the dimensions. And then, like I said, I got two of those in here. Two of these Make Market sublimation ornaments, and each one makes two. These didn't have a price on them, but these are both the same. And then here was a celebrated garland that was originally priced at $12.99. It's 6 feet. This had one package of ornament hooks. And then two of these, I think they're both the same, but like the DIY ornaments that you can kind of fill up with your own thing. These were $12.99. You get 4 in each of them. And I'm not sure if it doesn't really say the sizes of them, but two of those. And then two of these Christmas light up necklaces. And then two of these sensicles. This one is Oh Christmas Tree, and this one is Strawberry Pine. And these are just scented ornaments, so you put them in your tree. And they were both marked at $9.99. And then the last thing in this box was some little sprigs for the tree. These were $6.99. And I did get a few of them. So there's one. This one's a little different. It had some bells on it. And then that was like the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this came with 6. So you got 6 of these and then 1 of these. So this box was pretty filled. It was a little more filled than some of the others, but that's the first one, and I'm gonna go run and get the second one. Okay, so the second one seemed a little less full than the first one, but it had 2 of these Creatology holiday door decor kits, and they were originally marked at $9.99. Each one makes 1. That's what the design looks like. This kind of shows you what all you get with like the 70 paper shapes, 20 pom-poms, 80 glue dots, some baker's twine. This was a little ornament. Doesn't have anything still on it. And this one definitely had more of these like flower sprigs and all. So this one was $4.99. These berries. This one has more of the berries. It has some bells and then some glitter pine cones. This was labeled $6.99. This one was labeled $6.99. And these are just frosted pine cones. This was just a little vase with a flower arrangement in it. just pre-made, sorry, decoration. Snowy greenery berry, but this was originally marked $19.99. And then this one was marked $6.99. There's another one that's like this one. This one's definitely bigger though. That has the berries and the bells. And then this one is the last. So 2 of those and then 2 of these. These have so much glitter on them. And then this one had more of the sensicles. It had 3 of them, and they're all a Christmas tree. And then it had a few Santa ornaments. So there's this one that was marked $9.99. And then this one, also $9.99. That one's real cute. This one was $6.99. And then this had 3 of the ornament hooks. That other box had the ornament hooks and they were $9.99, so that had to be wrong. I was thinking at the time that was way too much for ornament hooks, but they're $1.99. There's 120 in there. You can even see the $1.99 up there. And then these both have 120. These were $2.99. You can definitely tell they're bigger. So this one's green, and then those are just the metal. And then that little bakery ornament was $5.99. So this had the 3 Santas, this one, and this ornament in it. And then it had these deer. Just says that there's 3 pieces in here. Then another of the kind of DIY ones, but you get 24 pieces in here, and they're just regular round ornaments. It says they were originally $19.99. And then the last thing in here were these black ornaments. I don't know if they're like, if you're supposed to do something with them. It says they were $22.99. Once again, like, that seems a little high. Flocked shatterproof ornaments, 4 pieces. So that's it for that box. Like I said, that one didn't seem as full, and it was definitely more ornaments. Okay, moving on to the third box. I did try to wipe off some of this glitter, but I'm definitely going to need to vacuum after I film this. This one had another tree skirt, and this was another one that was filled pretty good. So just an Ashland tree skirt, 4 feet, and that's what it looks like. It has the little pom-poms at the end of it. This one had this nutcracker. It was like a DIY, so you do the painting yourself. And let's see. It's originally marked $34.99, 24 inches. Just says DIY Pinewood Nutcracker. So that, I thought that was pretty cool. And then here is just another ornament. This one was $5.99. I know that you don't pay like what the prices are, like you're getting 40% off at least most of the time, but I still feel like the boxes that I got all seemed a pretty good value for the $10. I got 3 more of the scented ornaments, and they were all a Christmas tree. So definitely think that was the scent that they had left, because that's the most popular one I got. Another thing of ornament hooks. this ornament. This was originally $9.99. And then this ornament, and this has like some, I don't know if it's showing up, it has some glitter on it. This had another door decor kit, and it's the same one, the Merry and Bright. And 3 more of the red ornaments, and the other one didn't have the price. This one does. It says it was $14.99. And then some more sprigs. So there's this one. This was labeled $6.99. I think that's the same thing. This is also $6.99, but this was more of a frosted one. I think we got that in the other box. This one, that one's kind of plain. I wonder if there's some stuff missing from that. And then more of these. These were kind of my favorite. I like having the little bells on them. But 2 of those. And then this, I think, came off of something. Kind of looks, honestly, like what was on here. Another one with the bells. And then another Santa ornament dressed up as a doctor. That one's cute. And that was $5.99. And 2 more things of the ornament hooks. So the smaller green and then the larger metal. And another flower arrangement. Potted plant. It just says $5.99. Kind of plain. I feel like you could stick your own stuff down in there. Kind of add to that. Then I think that these are another ornament. I think they're AirPods. Those were $12.99. And then let me move this. The last things are 2 of these ornaments, and they're both the same. They have like the turquoise and the pink with the glitter. They both say $14.99, 4.7 inches. That was everything that was in the third one. Okay, so this is the 4th box. This is the last one that I got. And this one I felt like had the least amount of stuff in it. So to start off, it had some of these sprigs. These were $6.99. They're just gold glitter. And then more of that one that we've seen a good bit of. Oh, another of the gold glitter. And then another one of those. Okay, I think that's it for these. I don't see any more in there. But I did get this. It says it was $39.99. Just has like some burlap around it. You can make it into, fluff it out into a little tree. And I think this one had the least amount of stuff, but it seemed to have kind of the most expensive stuff. So it also had this plant, this one, just pre-made decorations. What it said it was $19.99. And then it had this little lantern. It has a candle in there. It has some bells. They're wrapped up. It has some bells. And this bow. This says it was $44.99. Just says 1 warm white LED light. And then more of the ornament hooks. This one has some gold ones. So that's gold. Some smaller of the metal ones. And then some some large grain ones. So I think every box that I got had these ornament hooks in them. One more of the Sensical. This is the white winter fur. And this is an ornament. Said it was $9.99. And I think this is another ornament. This one said $9.99. And then this one, it says like North Pole Express. I think it's supposed to look like an American Express. Like a credit card. It said $9.99. And then this one that had an E in it. And this was cool because this one has a G in it and our last name starts with a G. So this one said $8.99. I think that one's really cute. And then this one had an N. Then it had this little tree, just tabletop decor, just to sit around. But this had a tag that said $24.99. And then just some of these silver ornaments. So $9.99, 2.5 inches, and you get 6 pieces in them. And then these ornaments, they said $14.99. You get 6 in here. Just 7.7 inches. And then the very last thing in here was another one of the plastic ornaments. It says 25 pieces. Now the other one, they were circles, and these, you can tell, they're a lot slimmer. So that's everything from all 4 of the boxes. Like I said, I feel like each box had a good bit of stuff in it, and I definitely think they held up their value. I think $10, and then like they used to be a lot less, but I think $10 was pretty good for everything that you got in them. But let me know if y'all have gone out, what you found in your boxes, and thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.